You nurture embryonic skills, but end up feeling glazed. I look back now and I can smile at the time when you were learners, not knowing one end from the other, those rusty Bunsen burners. One day when you're in midlife, you'll think back to AS, when you cursed and moaned and yawned your way through the modules and the stress. And then came times that seemed more dire. Would you ever see them through? The blood, the sweat and all the slog that meant you'd cracked A2. Now, nucleophilic substitution, as every student knows, combined with electrophilic addition, increases all your woes. There was a time you all despaired, there was no pretense. You didn't know, but now you do, so vive la difference. For some, 2 years of modules have dragged like a TV soap, as you cottoned on or lost the plot, while I lived on in hope. Maybe steel was not your bag, but so you. Whilst colour by design maybe just left you feeling blue. Was atmosphere so rarefied, like life, it's just a gas? Or maybe like the module test, the thing on which to pass? A week's investigation of the likes of aspirin were enough to cause a headache and wear your patience thin. Analysing copper ions went in the ears and out, while working on the salting crisps was riveting, no doubt.
Didn't work! It didn't work!
Finding out the quantity of alcohol in wine was one where your experience most likely outstripped mine.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's your camp set series we can mention, so maybe for the final time, just give me your attention. Mark's a Bradford footy fan, Formula 1 on the pits, but when it comes to physics, he's king of the resits. Chris wants a life in primary, thinks teaching will be great. If he can just get through the chemistry, it'll all be worth the wait. Sarah likes the medicine and vampire tales galore. So what better career for her, the one with blood and gore?
Yeah.
Theon's working harder now. She's woken up in time. As life in dentistry yawns ahead, I'm sure she'll be just fine. Now, Jack rejected Cambridge, and with Formula 1 at heart, he's doing physics at Manchester. So, is he off to a racing start? She dreams of studying the films of school she's had enough. So do you think with the silent movies, Claire will learn to strut her stuff? Adam's always challenging. He's certainly no beginner. Whether industry, science, maths or chess, he's one consistent winner. That one there for Hannah, but she's not here. Now Hamza's image conscious. Bodybuilding is his goal. He's Bingley Grammar's Mr. Muscle while he sorts out his last role. Greg majors in capacity. In beer he can't be beat. He's so chilled out and laid back, he's near horizontal in his seat. Alice is up for chemistry, though she's always late for a lesson. Maybe with a gap year she'll be in time for a uni session. Faye's on the dental trail via some suburban bar, but with luck and a hefty shot, I'm sure she'll go far. A really strictly come dancing girl, Lauren likes her meals on time. But home baked she's must fix it, so in medichemistry she'll do fine. You see, now if you want to be a chemist, then do this really fast, and life takes on new meaning because the light will dawn at last. You see, Darius needs a dictionary, maybe sooner if not later, to determine what the difference is between dislocator and desiccator.
That was a pleasure.
Aaron, like the aliens, has trodden other cosmic paths and returned from somewhere out there on the darker side of maths. Charlotte's into all things Japanese, but the height of her ambition, in between that and the manga art, is to become a dietitian. Now, if you mention deadline to Hugh, the sure as fate, his work will finally appear, just invariably too late. He really should prioritise to be on time is best, and especially not to crank Dad's car before you pass your test. Now, Tom's a biodiesel fan, with work on epic scale, just the merest sight of which made his teacher bleached and pale. Mr. Foster heaved a gusty sigh and offered up a prayer that the Lord might see fit to grant him a place in respite care. But hey, the Lord was listening, and the coursework fire was done. Oh, thank you, Lord, to Mr. F, though my out tray weighs a ton. So now it's time to say farewell. Your time at Bingley's done. Good luck to you and all the best. The fun is yet to come.
Fantastic.